Welcome back to episode 13 of my TerraTech run through. I found the carbite. I had to look it up. This is not, I think, the strength of the game. I've got a couple of chunks here. I had to shoot a rock in the salt flats. That's where you find carbite. And I can't remember how much I actually need for this project, but I think 4 will do it. So I'm not going to bother putting down a mining station. I'll just grab these. So I enjoy the building, I enjoy the shooting, I enjoy finding new weapons. I do not enjoy searching for a thing to put with another thing, to go through a thing to make a thing. I don't find that interesting. Maybe that's your thing, but it's not my thing. So I don't bother manufacturing in this game. I just buy the stuff. It's easy to mine and make money and process your resources and just turn it into cash, and then use that cash to buy the things you want. And maybe money-wise, penny to penny, it's easier to go and find it yourself and do your own manufacturing, but it's boring. So once I've completed this mission for Crafty Mike, I don't see myself ever fabricating anything ever again, unless I'm required to for a mission. And I appreciate that the game designers went to a lot of trouble to put all this stuff in here, but it's boring. It's boring driving around looking for a particular thing. If I could store the resources, so once I've mined them, rather than selling them or carrying them around on my back, if I could tuck them away like I do with the tech, that would make sense. I could do that. I could live with that. But this business of find this, pull this over here, it's just, I just don't get it. I just don't get why the game is making me do this. Right. So we've made a thing to make a thing to make a thing. Now, we've made one booster, but we need 2, I think. Check the booster recipe in the fabricator. Yeah, tell me about it. I've forgotten what the booster recipe is because I don't care enough. Okay, I need carbious bricks. I need fuel injectors. I need fibrox plating. I have one fibrox plate, so I need to make a second one of these. I have carbide ore, but to make it, I need a second fuel thing. To make a second fuel thing, carbious brick plus elastic. I need those elastics again. What are these things? Oleite. So why can't you turn that into elastic and get it done? I guess it's appropriate this is episode 13, because I guess it's going to be boring. Why can't you take this oleite jelly, turn it into the thing you want, and make the thing you want? That's the whole point of putting this stuff in here, isn't it? I need 2 fuel injectors. I've got 1. I need 1. I've got that. Yeah, I've already found the resources. Do I need more carbious after all? I've got oleite jelly. I've got carbious bricks. This wants 2 of those, 1 of those. So I've got to put 5 things together to get 1 item. Each of those 5 things requires 3 things. And I need a second fuel injector. Let's craft a fuel injector. Oh, it's got, so I've got to tell it to do it. It didn't do it. Okay. And then craft 1 of those. So I'll set that to craft. Okay, fuel injectors going in. 5-run trunk is going in, fuel injector is going in. There you go. You've got your thing. Okay. So that's done. Why is it saying B? Why do I need to hit B? Oh, because I put it on sideways? Okay. Well, maybe one day I will start manufacturing things, but I didn't particularly enjoy that mission. What else have we got to do? The cube is quite a way away. We've got... carbide harvester. I did start harvesting the carbide. Now that I know where to find it, let's do some more carbide harvesting. So I need to go back to those salt flats. Some wheels of a sort that I don't normally use, but... Oh, not cell station, sorry. I want grabber. Yes. That was my that was collecting oleite, but I don't need oleite. I need to get out to these salt flats again to find that carbide. Pretty sure it's right next to that stone arch in front of me. That other one have any more? Okay. Well, that one location will produce carbide. And it's going to pop out in this direction. Let's see if we can pop a cell station, because he didn't say we had to keep it, he just said we had to make it. While that's running away, let's go and have a fight. I'm feeling a little bit miffed with that fabrication station, that you have to switch things on to make it. Once you've chosen the item, you have to then choose to make it go as well. And maybe I was just being dim. Nothing particularly useful there. say, I enjoy the combat. I don't mind mining because I can see that it's going to buy new stuff. That fabrication stuff, I mean, maybe if there's something particular I need, I've still got to have the level to be able to purchase it anyway. So it doesn't seem to me like it saves me all that much effort. Maybe I'm just a filthy capitalist. Oh, this thing doesn't want to let go because it's a silo, not a... Let's just get rid of that. I think I'm going to get rid of that silo because it's not really doing what I intended it to do. Once I can figure out what was wrong with that. Look, there's a chunk of wood, and it should go into the... I suppose at the moment I'm fully charged. Hello, here comes an enemy. I think it comes under miscellaneous. Yeah, one of these. That up one. That'll collect plenty of chunks when I'm not using for other purposes. And could I manufacture these big missile blocks? I do like those. What they need is a way to collect resources but not have to carry them around. You can collect them and store them in your tech. So like I had a silo that when I put the silo away, all the stuff on the silo went with it. That would be useful. But when I take the silo off, everything falls on the ground. Halfway there on the Carbius, what else can we do? So carbite's going. We can go and break more rocks. Let's find some rocks. Here's some rocks. Oh, here's a huge machine that wants attacking. You guys tell me, if anyone in the comments thinks I'm totally mistaken about manufacturing things, let me know what am I missing? Why is it so fun to spend time collecting blocks to turn into other blocks to turn into things when you could just buy the things when you find them, or even just find the things? Or if you agree with me, let me know that you also have played this game, or haven't played this game, but see absolutely no value in creating things that you could just buy. See, in Astroneer, you can't just walk off and buy the things, you have to make them. So you have to get the resources. But you can also store the resources very effectively. They give you various ways to collect your resources and store them. It's all about collecting and manufacturing. This game is not all about collecting and manufacturing, it's about combat. Was that... Oh, not sure why I got that. Was that a... Did I complete a mission? Oh, okay, I got that because I completed... Right, I've harvested all the stuff I was supposed to harvest. So let's plop a grabber down here. The carbide finished. I've left Turret Joe out because I never actually used Turret Joe. I wonder if there's anything purchasable now. So I could buy the pit machine guns, but right now And again, starter gun, high rate of fire, poor accuracy. Doesn't really excite me that much. Let's grab a cab. Never know when you're going to need those. I've got one of these anchored mastings. I've actually been using my regular ones, so it's the same thing as this, but a bit more powerful. But haven't really felt the need. Okay. Heading back to our carbide area. Now I think, did that stop running? Hello. So, see, look, he's got one of those. He's got one of the booster things. I don't know why he'd want one of those booster things. I think they're useful on racing cars. I will take this away now because it's not making me that much money. Wait for that to finish selling what it's selling. It goes into blocks of 5. There we go. It was definitely worth putting a second selling cannon, delivery cannon on there, because it was going the he's a long way away. Plateau Run is closer. Let's meet Susie Vroom and do a nice race. Yeah, the second sales cannon sped that thing up because selling was slower than refining for some reason. So the refiner was the selling thing was the bottleneck in the process. So a second selling cannon definitely speeded that up. Possibly a third one might speed it up more, but it seemed to be catching up because it was catching up with itself. Selling in blocks of 5, and then there was a pause while it waited for more refined material to come through. Boy, you know what I should be doing is also just blasting rocks whenever I have a chance. Might as well finish that job off at some point. When I see a lot of rocks all together, it ought to make a good wide opportunity for target practice. Interesting how these cannons start off in like a broadside, like a battleship, an old battleship, and then fairly rapidly going to kind of fire at will. I think they don't fire. Hello. Damage my wing? That's not in my repair zone. So the repair bubble does cover part of it, but apparently not enough of it to repair. So what I'm going to need to do, if I'm not going to lose that wheel, is put a repair bubble down in that corner. Now I can do, or I can, yes, he's going to repair me, I think, or is he? Ooh, a couple of little guys coming over here. Okay, so what I need to do is get a repair bubble into the corner underneath this, if I can, down there. But I already have a repair bubble down there. Oh no, that's a shield projector. Okay, well, let's put a repair bubble down there. What does that come under? Accessories? Power. It comes under power, doesn't it? Repair bubble. Shove one down there. It's not going to hit my wheel, is it? Okay. Well, let's put one down here. That fixed it. That probably means this other wheel's got the same problem. Since I can't put guns down there, but I can put repair bubbles, let's do that. Repair bubbles all over. Now I took my nice huge missile launcher off the top, so let's put that back on again before I forget. So I had a standard block just to make it look like it wasn't just hanging in mid-air. Actually, what I did was... did I have it hanging in mid-air? That could move down, then I can put the shield, this block in here. What's blocking it? I didn't move it down, I moved it across. I moved it across. So I'm trying to move that down, and this is where easier controls would be nice. Going to build, would that change it? Yeah, I'm trying to just put it there. Ooh. Okay. That got it down. Okay. Put that in there. And let's find our... Where did it go? There it is. Just the one so far. Just the one. I don't know where that thing came from. Was I carrying that around with me? Okay. What are we doing? We're meeting up with Susie Vroom, and we're also still trying to crack rocks. We're getting there. We're getting there. See any more See if there's any more jobs. Yes. Oleite, robbers. Oh, robbers, nice and easy. And not too far away. Let's, oh, defend tech for the duration of the attack. That may not be as easy as it sounds. But let's see if we can do that before we go to Susie Vroom for the slalom. Okay. Right. Jam Bam, help me, I'm under attack, you've got to help me. Group of bullies are inbound on your position, get ready to defend. I'm ready. Going to be a few more. Yep. Oh, we've got a timer in the top corner, so we've got 1 minute 16 seconds, 1 minute 13 seconds now. He kind of fell over by himself, didn't he? I'm going to take off the. I was charging my batteries, but I don't think I need to, because I was doing quite a lot of damage without it. Another 50 seconds. Get out of the way because you're going to get shot if you just hide there. Now, if you insist on getting under my wheels, you get run over. Some of them are appearing on that hill and falling over as a consequence. And I don't think they're doing themselves any favours. Wow, that guy's got a lot of batteries on him. Not much but batteries. Well, that's interesting. Geocorp license maxed. Let's try. Which one is it called? The Geocorp anchored SCU. This is supposed to collect. Yeah, look, that also collects stuff from a wider range. It just takes a little bit longer to boot up when it starts. A wider range. It's still not going to get everything though, is it? I think. Maybe it will eventually. If you leave it a bit, it starts picking up a bit wider range as well. Okay, it's getting those. A few things rolled down the hill there. This little guy, Jam Bam, he's put his cab on the front. That's not the smartest move. He's now mine. I can put him away, and well, that did vacuum up most of the stuff, but I have seen a couple of bits that got away. Also, I need to charge my batteries fairly badly. There we go. Did it pick slalom because it's the next nearest? No. Plateau run is still closer. And find the racer is actually the closest. Surprise in it if you can catch me within the time limit. So it said I have maxed my Geocorp license, so there shouldn't be any Geocorp stuff I can't buy, at least if it's available. And somewhere in that direction is a guy who thinks he's fast. Just waiting for my batteries to charge up. So I'm compromising charging time for weapons. But I do have two here and this one that it seems to get the job done, so I'm not going to worry too much. Let's head out and see if we can catch this guy who thinks he's fast. He probably is. He's going to be one of those racing type guys. Okay. Ooh, this is why I like to take the high ground if possible. So that guy's not getting up the hill as he thought he was going to. A few blocks there, I might as well snack those. I see a couple of my favourite mortars on there. GSO 8-barrel fixed mini mortar. This will let you rain down terror on the enemy. And I think they're grade 3. I think there are bigger, better mortars. I think the this little guy here, Hawkeye, grade 2, quad barrel launcher. Yeah, it's a little slow. Does turn. It doesn't have as many barrels. I don't know which of those is better. That one also you can fit more in because it's smaller. But my intention is to try and catch people in front of me as much as possible. There's that guy landing over there. He's coming for me. So the turning doesn't matter when you're doing this. Of course, the trouble with mortars, they take time to get to your target. There's no point in turning if by the time the thing lands, your target's not there anymore. So I'm not entirely convinced that a turning mortar is more useful than a fixed mortar. What I like to do is just rain down terror and let them figure out how they're going to get through it. There is a stud there. Love stud lasers, always useful. Okay. He's out there on the salt flats. And also there's the thing that charges off these geothermal units, but you only find these in certain locations. So again, how useful is it? Now this guy, oh hang on, okay. Where is he? There he is. Caught him. I consider that to be a successful mission. And I got some stuff. And also, I found some oleite, so I can do my oleite. Where was it? It's going to be out here in the desert. Wow, that guy. Well, if that was the guy, he wasn't very fast, was he? So, So arrive at the location with your guns blazing, and he won't cause too much trouble. Right, let's find that. Oh, hello, someone coming? Yes, a little one. So you can hook up to these. He's still alive. No, he's not. Looking for oleite. Might be under these sparkly rocks. I think the sparkly rocks are the ones that have seams under them. So, oh, yeah, it's not oleite though, is it? I think that's plumite. Rhodite, oh, okay. Desert oleite. So they tell you that one's in the desert, but the Carbios, whatever it was called, they did not give you a clue where to find it. Ah, okay. I think... Ignite. Oh, okay. Not that one either. Oh, hang on. It said oleite seam, didn't it? Just there. Was it? I just sort of pop up for a second. Thought. Ah, it's this one. If I pause over it, is it going to tell me? It's not going to tell me, but I'm pretty sure, not low tech, pretty sure that is the seam I'm looking for. Now last time I was able to get it to load in the right location. Is that oleite? Yes. So it just did it randomly, didn't it? It didn't do it the same way around as the last time. Let's try sending that. Let's try sending that away and turn ourselves and see what happens. Does it change its where it sets out? No. Why would it do that? This is okay. So here's another thing I find annoying about this game. I clearly want to put my cell station facing where it's going to catch stuff from the miner. How do I choose that? How do I make that happen? I can load tech, but there's nothing here to tell me which way it's going to be facing when it goes down. And it's going to be not facing the way I would like it to face. So all I can do now is add some stuff. So this doesn't help me play the game, it just slows me down. So manufacturers of game, this is something you could improve. When we're putting things down on the ground, let us see where they're going. Okay? Put a ghost of the picture so that we can see where the tech is going to go on the ground. And then I don't have this nonsense of throwing the materials out in the wrong direction. And I know I can fix it, but I shouldn't have to. It's enjoyable to me to have to fix it. It shouldn't be necessary to be fixed. Now, in Astroneer, when you're about to put a piece of tech down, very easy to see where it's going to go because you get a little ghost of the image of what's going to be placed. And once you've placed it, you can also turn it. I can't turn this because it's fixed. The only thing I can do with this is take it away and move it again. I can't put it on a rotating anchor because it requires a fixed anchor. So improve that. That's, you've been out for a couple of years now. That shouldn't be something players should be having to ask for. here. Let's do a bit of mining. Oops, someone's coming. Oh, not really. Just caught on the edge of that. There we go. And I've got a little bit of something. There it goes. It was just caught. So I have need for power. I have a generator inside my vehicle which should anchor itself to the ground, but didn't. But that doesn't matter because other things anchor. They can anchor through other things. So here's my generator. Anchored furnace generator. But it's not burning this block of wood, which is supposed to be doing to charge up my battery. So why isn't that happening? Why do I have to feed that in when I've got a filter saying feed it in? I can feed it in by hand, so why can't I just have it feed in through the filter? Isn't that the whole point? Maybe I need to look up videos on how to use furnace filters. And I have something here which isn't repairing, so I'm going to put another repair block. My trouble is I love having humongous big vehicles. Sometimes that means my repair bubbles don't cover. Okay, that should repair anything in the back there. Okay, his battery's charged. So that was a combination of solar and the generator. I just don't understand why the generator doesn't work off its own bat. Trying to get these to be picked up. How we doing? 43, 44, nearly there. Could have sped this up if I found another scene, but we're nearly there now. I could actually leave this. Yeah. Okay, plateau run is still the closest. So I can leave this working away. I think. Actually, no, it's probably safer if I don't, because it might stop manufacturing if I get too far away. There's that big obelisk thing again. Oh, okay, Oleite's done. So I can take that away. It's not too bad money, but it's not the same as 233. And what have I got here? Some... Did they give me a miner? Because I've been mining. Yeah, they did. They gave me another miner. So one day I'm going to be placing like a dozen of those down and just mining the heck out of the landscape. In the meantime, I need to find Susie Broom. So my missile launcher, that that thing had just hit him and whacked. That was it. I liked that. So, and it was able to turn quite effectively. Susie room is somewhere in that direction. Get stuck in that little valley. So what I do like about this game is building the tech, and you can build many different things, big or as small as you want. It's not always the biggest tech wins. I mean, in face-to-face battles, big tech is going to get the job done pretty much every time. But small tech can also work in certain situations, so there's a reason to build different things. Are you ready for the plateau run challenge? You have to race from one end of the plateau to the other within the time limit. Oh. If you'd like to have a go, you need a tech with boosters. Luckily, we can sell you one. Yes, you can. Introducing the Zoomer, an all-terrain boost-assisted tech. Will you buy the Zoomer or attempt plateau run with your current tech? I think I'm going to buy the Zoomer. How do I? Yeah, no problems. Okay. The Zoomer is great fun to drive. I have a Zoomer. Right. Oh, okay. Right, I'm on the Zoomer. I'm just gonna... Let me see. Once you're ready, head up the hill through the archway to start. Okay. So the Zoomer's front end... Ooh, it's going... Okay, the front end is there, and I have a little booster thing there. Stick to the bridge or take shortcuts. Okay, I'm going to attempt this once, and then I'll probably fail miserably. How do I... Oh yeah, okay, so for me, on the controller, the shoulder button kicks off the... so I'm going to have to do some jumps to get there. Okay, here we go. Oh! Yep. And... What I do not want to do is fall off. And this thing is tricky to steer. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Pretty sure when I first did that I made an almighty mess of it. I can keep the Zoomer because I paid for it. What are you talking about? Oh, obviously you can keep the Zoomer. Yes, obviously I can keep the Zoomer. I bought it. Okay, and I've got some more what look like airplane parts. Oh, and it doesn't want to put those away, so I'm going to put those away myself. So I've got a couple more cabs. Can I, from Manage Tech, I was wondering if I could jump back to Big Yellow, but I think I'm going to have to drive there. Because I think I have to be able to click on him. That's right, I can drive him the slow way, and then I think that's the end of this episode. The ramps only go one direction, so I can't go back on the ramps to get back to base. I don't think you can do that little race without using the ramps. It's not quick enough if you're just trying to drive. Whoops. Actually does have some weapons on it. They put lights on here, but I don't see them lighting anything up. LEDs. They're not doing anything. They're not making it brighter. They're just features. If they actually, lit up the background, sometimes it does get very dark, so that would be useful, but those aren't doing anything. Okay, it is fast. I will give it that. Right, switch back to base. I forget if Zoomer... Is Zoomer in my inventory already? No, I might need to take a picture of Zuma and just stick it in my inventory. Okay, get rid of Zuma. If I hadn't taken the picture, I may have just lost him, so that was probably a good thing to do. And I had anchored myself in case of sunlight, but didn't see any sunlight. Okay guys, I think we've hit 50 minutes. I think that's a good place to stop. We're still collecting rocks, and we need to go and see that annoying guy, the cube, again. I don't think we've actually improved our shooting much since we last saw him, but it may not make that much difference. But there's also a slalom, and that's not so far away, so maybe we'll do the slalom next. Steer through the hoops within 10 seconds. So yeah, the slalom is quite close by in that direction. We'll be heading for that for our next mission. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, despite my griping about the manufacturing stuff and not being able to put my cell station out the direction I want it to. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.